Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Crazy Kitsune Gaming with another episode of Garden Warfare 2. And today, I feel like trying out some garden ops in multiplayer specifically. So we've done garden ops and special ops before, where we've been able to spawn in teammates to help us out and actually get the mission complete. They're usually very good at taking out enemies. Their AI is very appreciable in their ability to stay alive, and they're very good at extraction too. Now, today we're actually going to go on a custom search. What this lets you do is actually go into a multiplayer instance of Garden Ops, and so that is what we're going to be trying today. Now, in order to have it go as fast as possible, then set it to normal difficulty and just go with any. That way, it's about as open as it can be as possible, because most people play on normal difficulty, and by having it on any map, then that means that you're very, very likely to get into one very fast. You can also create a multiplayer match, but what that does is it means that you won't have people with you immediately, but people will be able to come in over time. But I prefer to just go ahead and do a custom search. What that means is that you'll be going into one that already has people in it. So matchmaking, and we already found the best match. And yeah, I'm going with European servers because I find that Europeans tend to play the game pretty well as long as things aren't too dicey. As long as things are of a medium difficulty, then they fight exceedingly well. Now, if there's something like a Super Yeti wave, or a bunch of Gargantuars, or just a unexpected wave that is particularly hazy, I find that, I don't mean to be insulting to anyone, but I find that usually on European servers, if there's too many explosions or different shots flying around, then, yeah, they tend to panic a bit. Okay, wow, I feel super slow because, just so you know, this is like the same recording session where I just did the, Rando's Rapid Revenge. I feel so slow. Okay, wow, thank you. I thought you were going to give us a, Super Disco Wave. I mean, I would have been up for it, but I would have been a little worried about everyone else. So what ranks are the teammates? Oh, okay, we're all max ranked, so, yeah, no, we know exactly what we're doing. Except for one guy who irritatingly isn't. Okay, get rid of the engineer, newspaper guy. Now, are you gonna move to cover, or are you're gonna Gatling gun again? Perfect, that means I can eradicate you. Yeah, sorry bud, you gave him his little, defense buff a bit too late. He tried. Oh, wow, okay, so we got a lot of enemies. I'm gonna beam bomb across here. Okay, you are Gatling gunning. Just gotta preserve my health a bit. Wow, Cold Palmer is really ripping things up. You are... oh, an Agent P. Yeah, Agent P is a sort of a long-ranged pea shooter who can very quickly rip enemies apart if he can do consistent headshots. His bullets are a bit on the tiny side, and unlike most pea shooters, he doesn't have splash. So you have to be quite accurate with Agent P in order to really get a whole lot done. Okay, wave 6. So we kind of spawned in halfway through this one. But that's fine. That's the good thing about the multiplayer of Garden Ops. Sometimes you'll just get into the more dicey parts of it, but it means you'll get a bit more money a bit quicker. If you're wanting to make money efficiently. I'm just here to have some fun, honestly. And because I kind of want to show off what it's like doing it in multiplayer, compared to having AI as teammates. generally you'll do a bit better. Like, look at that. They still have a higher kill count than me. I surged up very high from 6 to 24, but they're still keeping up and getting rid of enemies very efficiently. Cold Palmer is actually camping one of the enemy spawn points, which you don't ever get the AI to do. They usually stay around the garden, which is good, but it's, in my opinion, very efficient and very effective to kill the enemies off at their actual spawning points, rather than letting them bring the party to you. Okay, so this was a Saucy Saucers wave, so it's just the Imps and the Imp Saucers, so that was going to be no issue at all for anybody. So who's the one who isn't maxed out? Gold Bass. The guy playing Electric Chomper, of course. Okay. Run through those hoops. I forgot why. Well, because we'll get extra coins if we do. Where are the hoops? There are the hoops. I'm always the checkpoint runner in these things. Where's the next checkpoint, though? Over there. Okay, I think cold is good to do it. Yeah, maybe I should just be getting enemies off of him. So, let me just occupy these guys. Yeah, Foot Soldier and an All-Star? Yeah, no, not an Agent P's business, if you ask me. Okay, the next checkpoint spawned right behind me. Okay, no, not quite. It's all the way up in there, but Cold has got it. One of us will get the next. Then I can hyper up and finish it out. Okay. Well, that went just dandy, but now Gold Bass is dead. I don't know. Wow, he died all the way over there. Okay. But Super LJ71 got him rezzed. Yeah. I don't know why, but people who play Garden Warfare 2 exclusively, which oddly enough is a lot of people, they tend to have very fascinating gamer tags. Alright, wow, we're already to wave 9. Okay. Well, what's this one gonna be saying? Lots of enemies. Cold's probably got the upper roof handled. What's down here? A lot. A mech, I'm willing to bet? Nope. He tried. But fun fact, if you actually get the imps on their spawning points, they actually won't be able to call in their mech, thereby making the wave magnitudes easier, because suddenly that's a lot of health that just did not come into existence. Ooh, I got stunned. That was a very fast stun by the engineers. Speaking of engineers, another one down here. Come on, hit him. Hit him. There we go. Wow, this was not a big wave at all. It probably feels a lot smaller because, well, we killed the enemies so quickly on top of their spawns. That's a dead scientist. He lasted longer than I thought. And he's taunting the AI. Okay. I'd rather you do it to an AI than a player. Yeah, he's just living it up over there. Well, you know what? You do you. You do have the most kills of anyone here, so I'd say you've earned the right. So what is the last wave gonna be? It is coins. 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 Okay, so a jackpot wave. Left us in suspense with that last one. Baron Von Bats. Zombie Horde. And coins. Okay. So not a whole lot of risk, but a lot of reward. Let's finish out this wave then and get the rewards then. I see no reason to wait. Where are the enemies spawning then? So Baron Von Bats has appeared over there. You know, I'm really concerned. Is he really the biggest part of the wave? The thing is, another swarm spawned in behind him. So it's a good thing my splash damage will kind of take care of a lot of them. Gold Bass is tanking him. Problem is, Baron Von Bats can very quickly heal himself by just hitting you. So yeah, every time he takes a bite out of him, he'll get a chunk of health back. Okay, so he's spawning there next. Wherever the purple light pops up is where he's going to spawn after teleporting. No, don't bite the chomper. Okay. Yep, you can definitely tell Gold Bass is the newest one here, because you never melee Baron Von Bass. Like, if you have any option. Okay, then. Well, you know, that's because Gold Bass, he doesn't watch Crazy Kitsune Gaming. He's not subscribed, so he doesn't know all these cool things. That's why you should subscribe to Crazy Kitsune Gaming, so you don't do anything like a melee a Baron Von Bass. Because then it's just slowing everything down for everyone else. Did you find my bagel? I'm afraid we did not, Crazy Dave. My hand is stuck in a jar of pickles. So why are you looking for a bagel? Because that obviously means you were eating pickles. Okay, wow, everyone's to the extraction point real quick. Not... Ooh, wait, no, we got some enemies. We got some enemies on these stairs in particular. No place else, I don't think, unless I'm not seeing it. Which is quite likely. Okay, everybody inside the point. Extraterrestrial flower that goes pew pew inside the point, thank you. Okay. Come on, you have the most kills of anyone here. Why are you not getting inside the point? I guess he thinks that's probably an efficient point to get rid of enemies. Sure, I guess, but we're so close and we're not in any immediate danger is the thing. Okay, more brown coats, of course. Alright. And an NG. Extraterrestrial flower, get in. Get in. Thank you. Okay, so that's a Giga Gargantuar. May as well get some damage in. He won't die before we leave. He won't even make it up the stairs before we leave. Alright, did everyone get in? Yes, we did. Alright, that went very well. Maybe I should try a couple Gardenauts matches on some of the other regions to see how that goes. So yeah, 10 of 10 waves completed. The team escaped. That went off without a hitch. And gave a appreciable amount of money. Okay then. So are we gonna go for another match? Oh, we're changing the map. I'm gonna hit the ready button. Because once everyone hits it, then it will go ahead and get you into the next match. And of course, Gold Bass has to be the hang-up. Thank you. Alright. Sure, let's do another one at Frontline Flats. Let's see how doing one fresh goes. Alright then, let's do corn this time. I should probably start playing some of the variants I actually have. Since, you know, I have completed the main playthrough, it's now completely possible that you've unlocked some by this point, but I don't really know why I do some of the things that I do. But at least corn is somewhat tanky. Which we will kind of need. Oh, there's an enchanted garden. I was like, wait, why aren't you going to C? C works great with this one. But I see we have an enchanted one. So we can get some extra coins from it. Good. Okay. Wow, it took a long time for Cold Palmer to decide he's just gonna play the same character as last time. Yes, hi, do you feel a reason to breathe lightning on me? Any reason whatsoever. Yeah, there, breathe on the oxygen. Dance classes. Okay, cool. Alright, zombies are coming. So this will just be the regular old brown coat group. I don't see any reason why we should be hypering over to it and using dark beam bombs as transportation devices. It's not that intense of a wave, if you know what I mean. It's literally the first one. They're not even really awake. They haven't had any of their zombieing coffee yet. Calm down. Fine, I'll get some. I'll waste some abilities to kill them quick. Since everyone else is doing All the cool kids are up to it, why not? You know, if all the sheep run off the cliff, certainly you should too, right? I don't know why we just had to go in so hard on that wave. I still got the most kills and I used one ability. Everybody else used like 3. Alright, now we'll have an actual wave. Okay, everyone can use their abilities now. There you go, see that now it doesn't seem so ridiculous. Earlier it just seemed like a waste. Okay, so now that's gonna be the squad that has 2 foot soldiers with them. And of course, a lot of brown coats. Alright, get rid of you. Perfect. Where's the other one? Or did Cold Palmer already kill him? He's about to kill him. Or maybe about to be killed by him? No. Okay. That was taking a bit long. Wow, you have mastered the beam jumping. Yeah, if you didn't know, you can actually combine hyper and beam bomb abilities in a very specific way so that you can actually launch yourself forward. Okay, so nobody die this way. That's all we need. Can we do that? Okay, there we go. And we have some exploding imps. That's an issue. That's definitely not what you want to see in a don't die way. And they're all heading for Cold Palmer, who has the least health of anyone here. Because Agent P actually has 25 less hit points than the average P shooter, making him very squishy. Which means actually Alien Flower even has more hit points, and usually Sunflowers are the squishiest things, and they have to make up for that with the fact they can heal. Both themselves and their allies. Alright, up to Wave 4. Wave 4 is always tougher than you expect. So let's see how that goes. Wave 4, they're coming in behind us. What are they bringing to the table? This is usually the one that has a disturbing amount of engineers. Meaning that, because I like to kill enemies on their spawn points, I usually end up with a situation where the engineers stun me, thereby meaning the foot soldiers start gunning me down, and I don't have a very good way to escape because, well, I'm stunned, and escaping is a little bit hard when you're bloody stunned. Okay, so they're going through from the side. That's interesting. Here's the triple engineer. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Get rid of him. Him next. There we go. Okay, so we've cleared this out quite convincingly, I'd say. Yep. So there's one left. Okay. And that's 2 diamonds there. Perfect. First boss wave coming up. Alright then. So the boss machine is now spinning. We get coins. More coins. How frightening. And a disco zombie. Okay. So basically half a boss wave. The disco zombie is not a real zombie boss. So, fine, I'll go over and deal with him. Just because I know he's gonna... everyone else is gonna waste their time with him if I don't. Wow! 1 Huskop. That was a bit absurd. I know Huskop is strong. But man, that was way quicker than I expected. Okay, 3 foot soldiers out here. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's the whole wave. Okay. Did not expect that. That is a lot more money. Oh, he has one of the Halloween-specific, pumpkin hats. That's kind of cool. Yeah, just so you know, during specific seasons, there's actual special packs you can buy that have, sort of, how do I say it, season-themed customizations. So that's quite nice. He got one of the Halloween ones. Oh, he's barreled up. He's barreled up. Husk Copperoni! Jeez! That was very scary. Okay, get rid of the Engie. There we go. So now we got two groups coming in on the complete opposite side of us. That's perfect. Ooh, wow! An engineer of all characters getting eaten by a chomper. That is the last character who should have died to a chomper in that way. That was a little sad to see. Okay, this newspaper was surprisingly tanky. Probably helped he was getting healed and had a defensive flag. Okay. That's more coins for us. Another wave down. Happy for all of it. Alright then, wave 7. Wow, it spawned right beside Cold Palmer. That's the worst place you could put it. The wave will just die instantly then. Oh my goodness. Okay, but other groups spawned over here. Why would the exploding imps not go for the garden? It's like they focused themselves on Sunflower and then forgot their actual objective. Because if they had blown up on the garden, then that's permanent damage. That would have, like, actually helped the zombies with their objective. Because the garden doesn't actually regenerate health, and you can't heal it. Sunflower can very easily heal up. So, I don't know why they prioritized that. Get out of my face. Who next then? Oh, that Buckethead was the last guy in the wave. Okay. Well, this is what happens when your entire team, except for one person, are all max ranks. Yes, how do you do? You seem to like breathing lightning in my face. Oh, you want a minty garden? Well, that's a bit much to ask. At least it's close quarters wave. Alright. I'm never sure how to approach the close quarters waves. Because usually if you wait for them to come to you, then it's too late. Because enemies will start shooting, one will sneak by you, whatever it is, they always seem to make it when you stay back towards the garden. Like that. You very nearly got there. Thank you for chomping the flag, zombie. Really hope everyone's killing whatever is to the side of me. Okay, nope, you're not getting by. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, thank God he focused on the pot instead. Okay. Perfect. We're already to wave 9. Wow, this went by quick. So then, wave 9. Anything special? No, it's just a normal wave 9. But it does mean there's going to be a lot of mechs. So we have a squad over here behind us. Already seeing a double Buckethead. And an all-star, I see. Oop. Okay, I did not need to Husk Cop. I thought he was going for the garden and not just exploding on me. Okay. Get rid of the all-star. Perfect. He kind of backed up into the bonk toy, which was an interesting decision. You get off the goop room, please. It's very annoying. Whoa, hey there, macaroni. Oh, we're getting sandwiched a little bit. Alright, I'll deal with this one. Oh, thank you for the heals there, Sunflower. That means so much. Okay. And now, fire away. Okay, one of the shots hit the mailbox, but the other one actually killed the mech. I was very concerned that the mailbox genuinely absorbed both of the shuck shots. That would have been very irritating, to say the least. Is this your worm? No, it's not. Alright, zombie horde, coins, And what boss? Baron Von Bats again. Okay. Well, sure. I'm guessing he's gonna spawn here? No, but there's an engineer and all-star, so we may as well keep that engaged. Alright, got that dealt with. Baron Von Bats is just teleported to the complete other side of the map, and then straight back. Oop. A golden Huskatunity. That's a quarter of his health right there. Thank you for the stun on him. Where'd he go? On the other side of the house. Okay. Where are you going? You're heading to the garden. Do not heal Baron Von Bats. I saw that. That was not funny. Not appreciated. Not even as a joke. Stop. Stop healing him. Only we are allowed to have a healer. There we go. Baron Von Bats is dead. And now an outhouse. First to spawn and last into the fight. You're a better shot than me, Cold Palmer. Okay then. So that is game. That was crazy. And not that much. It was not that concerning. So Dave is on his way. Can we get to the extraction point nice and easily? That is always the question with these things. Brown coat, brown coat, brown coat. They love spawning pirates during the extraction phase. I don't know why. It seems to be early on, a very good mix of pirates and foot soldiers, and I don't know why. And also a lot of Coneheads specifically. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought those folks were having some trouble. Whoa, okay, there's a little bit coming from this location. Guys, you wanna come? The ops mission is over, we're just extracting now. Come on, guys, thank you. Single file, evacuate in a calm and orderly fashion, please. Not a whole lot of time here, Cold Palmer. Don't need to be getting stunned by NGs. Come on. Come on. You get in here. Cold, get in here. Cold, get in here. It's not so cold in here. You can warm up. Okay. Nice. Just leaving me a bit worried there, not getting to the point. How are you still shooting? And he sent a beam bomb out the RV. Well, that was an awkward extraction. I don't actually know. How do you shoot while getting sucked up into the RV? I've seen people do that. But it's never made sense to me. Alright, well, with that, I think I'm going to call it an episode. So I'm going to go ahead and immediately return to backyard. That way I'm not going to hold anybody else up. Because it quite literally just will not move forward if even one person hasn't hit I'm ready. So, yeah, do keep that in mind. You don't want to be the guy who holds everybody else up. That's a good way to not make friends, let's just say that. So, with that, I think I'm going to call it an episode. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, and you want to see more PvZ content, because this series is currently kind of on the back burner. You know, PvZ content, not the top priority right now. But if you want to see that change, then if you hit that subscribe button and you like the video, then I will, of course, prioritize more Garden Warfare 2 content. So, if you want to see more, you gotta hit that subscribe button. So, I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day until then.